think I know in their videos, they all started the same except Ricky. Gravit and Kona kind of were like, oh, it's fancy seeing you guys here or something like that, you know? But I don't think we should, I don't know. Hey everybody, I'm here at Jonesboro and I'm gonna do an in the bag video. I'm gonna explain some ideas, maybe not throw them all, but show you the lines I'm hitting and what disc I'm throwing. Okay, so I have 2 discs here. Oh, and there's my dog, Raider. Raider, come here. Come here. This is Raider, named after the disc that I might throw in this hole, but he's the star of the show. Anyways, I'm gonna be throwing my Trespass or my Grace, and maybe there's no wind, I'll probably go Trespass to get that little extra distance. That should work. Now let's try this Grace. This is a Kristen Tatar Grace. I kind of like that play better because it's more reliable. All right, I got my Raider. Little 2-turned. Little hyzer flip disc. And then I also am gonna try throwing my Sheriff. I've had this one in the bag for also a very long time. I really like it because I can throw it on tons of hyzer and it'll hold flat and to get that drift right and then finish. These actually used to be my distance drivers for a very long time, but then I switched over to the Graces and the Rives and the Raiders, but I still bag these. I like them a lot. It's a very good shot, but I think that limb kind of helped straighten it out into hyzer. I'm gonna go with that Trespass again, and let's see how it compares to those two. I think this one's gonna fly straighter than hyzer out the end. On this hole, you wanna be to the left so you can have a hyzer into the green. Hyzer left. Yeah, those are so great. They have so much glide and they're so reliable. The Supreme plastic is just so great. I mean, I've had that one in the bag since they came out and it still flies the exact same as when I first got it. Go get you one. All the Supreme stuff. Go get you one. Okay, so this hole I want to go forehand on. I'm gonna go either my Proto Rive or my Silver Lot Rive. This one's a little bit more overstable. I'm just gonna try to throw it, aim at this tree and let it hyzer in. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna try this one. It's pretty more stable, so I need to chop it. Nice. I can throw good shots. If there's a little bit of wind, I would throw my Enforcer. So I'm gonna show you the one that I got real quick. I can't throw it right now because it's very overstable, but it is a Gavin Rathbone Enforcer. Very good, very overstable. I'm gonna try this Rebecca Cox Glory. I actually recently just put this in the bag. I needed a disc that is in between, well, that can go between my Felon and my Explorer. That's all I had. And Zach Mellon actually said, let's try this Glory. And I've really been liking it. It's a really overstable fairway driver. And I think this would be great for this hole. Yeah, there we go. That looked great. Okay, on this hole, I want a disc that's gonna fly straight and have a little bit of a finish. And I think this would be perfect for my Explorers. I really like the first run ones. I think that the plastic just feels great in the hand. They're very reliable. I've had these in the bag for a very long time. I'm supposed to swing that out wider, but a little short. This one I had to swing out wider. It's not gonna happen. It might go out of bounds left. It's a little bit more overstable. Okay, that's a tad short, so let me try throwing, let's try throwing this Escape again. The same line, see if we'll get the extra flip. Flipped up, go left. Nice. So between those two, the Escape has more glide, and it's a little bit flippy, so if I put it on a hyzer flip, it'll get that extra glide and it'll hold it and then have the finish that I'm looking for. With the Explorers, a little bit more overstable, so I have to power them hard. But I don't know, sometimes in a tournament I get that power on, you know? So I don't know which one I'm gonna throw yet. On this hole, with the OB to the right, I will probably go my Supreme Trespass, or Escape. They look alike because they're the same color and they're both Supreme, but this one has the glide I'm looking for, but also it holds straight and hyzers. This one is the one that I've had in the bag for a very long time. If I throw on a hyzer, it could flip over and hold to the right, and I don't want those out of bounds, so I've had it for a very long time. But I also have a Zach Melton Maverick. I think this one can also work in this hole. It doesn't have as much glide as my Escape, but let's try and see how it is. We have some wind, some tailwind. Go. Little short, but if that was a little higher, I think that was the line. All right, if I land a little bit to the right of the, hold on a second. Yes, right of the fairway, then I'm gonna throw some forehand approach shots, and I really like the Felon. I like the Ricky one. This is the first Orbit one that I think they came out with, and they fly really nice. Then I also got a Moonshine Felon. That is Eric Oakley's first ones that he did of these, and this is also my second oldest disc in the bag. So this one's pretty overstable. I'm gonna try throwing this Ricky Felon first. All right, I needed to turn that one a little bit more, so this one I need to turn a lot more. Yep, that should work. I want to talk about my favorite disc in my bag. This is my 2022 Justice. I really like it because I've had it in the bag for well, since last year it came out, immediately came straight into the bag. But I like it because it is very reliable. I throw it on all of my forehand approach shots, throwing a little bit of Annie, and it always comes back. I really like it because it fights the wind, and I think that you don't have to have a really strong arm to throw this disc. And especially if I'm in the woods and there's some low hanging branches, I can throw it underneath it and it'll skip right to the basket. Now I get to throw my 2023 Soft Justices, and these fly the exact same, but this one just sticks to the green. This one gets that extra skip that you're looking for. Let's try them from here. I'm gonna try to go between these trees with my Justice. Let's try the ice one first. Little love, because they're mine, you know, little love tap. And let's go Justice. I think these are a tad bit more overstable. Yeah, they are. Just like that, it sat right there. If that was the other Justice, it probably would have skipped out of bounds, but those, they sit perfectly. So now I'm gonna throw my Trust. I really like this disc because it is straight and then it hyzers out, and it has tons of glide. So it kind of flies like a fairway for me. I'm just gonna try to throw it straight and let it hyzer to the basket. Go. That should skip inside the circle, but let me try my Fuse. This is a straighter mid for me. I've had this one in the bag for a very long time. I got it actually when I first joined DD. It's the oldest disc in my bag, but it still has that great flight, and it doesn't just turn over immediately. So if you don't have a Fuse, I don't know what you're doing. See, that's a flippy disc. Did put on a lot of hyzer, but it held the hyzer the whole way and it didn't turn over immediately. From here, I'm going to try my Verdict. I love this disc. I really like it because it's in between my Trust and my Justice, and the stability is great. If I throw it on a little bit of hyzer, it'll dump towards the end, but it still gets that extra distance. Go left. There's some wind out there, I think, straightening it up, but that usually does go left for me. Let's move to this Trespasser here. I'm gonna try throwing my Judge from here. I think it's a little bit far, but let's see with this wind if I can hit it right and get that extra distance with it. From these things right here, they're 250 feet and it's uphill, so I don't think I can get it there, but let's try it. Or maybe I can get it there. Okay, I can get it there. The Judge, I really like it because Like the disc I have throwing, they have tons of glide, and that judge, if you get up in the air, they just hold straight for a very long time, and then they dump at the end. I like throwing stuff where I can throw it on hyzer flips because I tend to throw a lot of hyzer angle out of my hand. Even when I'm trying to throw flat, they always come out hyzer. So with these discs, I can put on hyzer, they'll flip up and they'll glide and get that finish towards the end. First, I'm going to do my judge. Also, I dyed this myself, but I got it from Dr. Christy Dyes. She let me go to her basement and dye this sweet judge. Check out her dyes, super sick. Let's see if I can throw this in for Christy. Drop. Oh, sorry, Christy. Next time. So I really wanted to show my harp. This is my moonshine harp. And first of all, they glow very, very well. But I like these because I can hit them hard and then they'll just dump at the basket. I throw this disc for every single one of my upshots. I try to fit a forehand approach shot in there because I'm still working on my backhand approaches, but I just feel more comfortable throwing this harp. I've had it in the bag for a very long time. It's very reliable. So if you see me throw this disc and wonder what it was, it is a Ricky Wysocki moonshine harp. Let's see. Well, I didn't mean to throw that low, but they always somehow find the circle, so. Now I'm gonna go with my harp. I think this is BT medium. Let's try it on the little Annie line. Drop. Nice. So I'm putting with Prime Burst Judges. I actually used to putt with Wardens this time last year, and I made this switch because I really like how the Judge gives me that more spin and then more pop. I feel like I have more power. And also I like the bead, which is weird because I used to not have any bead and going straight to a bead. So I don't know, I like them. Team Judge. All right, let's see, let's get a jump putt to go in. See, they got that extra power. Thanks everybody for watching. That was my in the bag video. Thanks Ace Run Pro for filming this video. Also, thanks Dynamic Discs for all the support and giving me these great discs to throw. And yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm sure they will post it down at the bottom or somewhere on the video. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.